Breana.
Zach, we get a live look at 93 South outside the TD Garden. Those conditions outside are kind of fogging up some of our cameras. Not great visibility, but here's the Zachem Bridge. There's the lever connector. There's no road work happening, so this is a 30 or so minute ride in from 495. The off ramp south of town between 93 South getting onto Route 24 in Randolph is shut down for overnight work. They're working there all the time these days. It's not causing any issues for us right now, and that's going to reopen in about 30 minutes at 5 a.m. Kate.
Breana.
Liam, 1 year ago today, a single GameStop share cost about $4. It closed yesterday at $347. This all got started on a Reddit message board called Wall Street Bets, where Reddit users realized that investors were shorting the stock with the hopes that its value would drop. So it started encouraging people to buy shares in BlackBerry, Macy's, and AMC theaters. Kate.
It is crazy. Breana.
Roads for sure this morning, not like yesterday morning, as Zach said, but yes, we do have wet conditions, so it's something to be aware of as you head out the door. There was no road work happening on the expressway, so that's going in your favor. Between a 10 to 15 minute ride in, that's if maybe you're taking slower speeds this morning, using slower speeds. We'll get a check of the drive time. So here's the expressway. Here's 93 southbound getting into the city from 495, just over a 20-minute ride. 90 eastbound into the city on the Mass Pike, going to be under 30 minutes, 495 over to Mass Ave. Kate.
Breana, thank you.
A couple of minutes ago at 5 o'clock this morning, we get a live look at the Mass Pike in Allston Brighton. Here's your eastbound volume getting into the city. It's very, very light out there. We do have those wet roads, as Zach mentioned, but for now it's around a 30 or so minute ride if you're coming in from 495. We'll get you a drive time check some other places. Here's the expressway, under 10 or so minutes right now. Route 24 northbound, 12 minutes from Route 106 down in West Bridgewater. And then Route 1 is going to be also under a 15 or so minute ride from 128 down to the Tobin, Kate.
Story, Breana.
It is very wildly. And 1 year ago today, just a single GameStop share cost about $4. It closed yesterday at $347. The frenzy started on Reddit, and some users claim that they have made tens of thousands of dollars, but experts warn that this is a risky game. It's happening at GameStop. Reddit users have started encouraging people to buy shares in BlackBerry. You remember those, Macy's, AMC, and theaters. Lots of stories about this overnight. One of them, people just paying off their student loans just overnight. Kate.
It is.
Live look at Route 1 in Saugus. You can kind of see the sheen out there. So your ride in from 128 to the Tobin Bridge is going to be around 15 minutes just because volume is so light. And there's no delays reported on 1A either right now. South of town, we have some minor delays, which are starting on 93 northbound just as you approach the split. They're super, super minor, just the tiniest hint of yellow there on the maps. Route 3, Route 24, 95, all of those are still in the clear for now, Liam.
Breana,
Down in Somerville, this is southbound volume heading into the city, and things are picking up a little bit. As you can see, it's a 30 or so minute ride in, maybe a little bit less from 495 getting down to the lever connector. We're also checking out the T and the commuter rail this morning. So far, so good. No delays, no cancellations. We'll let you know if that changes. Expressway in Dorchester, northbound volume is heavy now, getting up through your Dorchester exits past Columbia Road. Braintree to Boston right now is going to be around a 20 or so minute ride, and we do have a crash back in Braintree. Here's what we know. It's a two-car crash. It is on the ramp to Route 3 southbound, so it's right at the split when you're leaving the city, so it's at least in the direction of traffic that's not as busy this morning. It does appear to be partially blocking the ramp, but traffic can still get by. You can see it is causing some delays on both 93 and Route 3 in both directions, Liam.
Breana, thank you.
Reddit users trying to take on Wall Street, sending GameStop shares soaring. 1 year ago today, up at 6, the other stocks that Reddit users are targeting and why experts say this is a risky game.
Not going to be too good when they're not even selling them. They're going to give them away. It's like not that good.
This sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm not sure I'm signing up for this one. I don't know who will, to be honest.
No.
I just don't think you can get that bright pink with beet dye and carrots. Like, I think there's some other food coloring situation going on.
The hint of fructose was the part that got me.
I love a little hint of fructose for dinner.
On the Pike heading eastbound, it's right in one of our traffic cameras. You can see it here. It is blocking the right lane after exit 131. That is the new exit for Cambridge Street and Storrow Drive on the Pike, so you'll want to stay to the left-hand side here. We have that two-car crash that is on the ramp to Route 3 southbound here at the Braintree split from the expressway. It is partially blocking that ramp, but traffic can still get by. It is causing some delays on 93 northbound in both directions over there. Kate, a lot going on. 1 year ago today, a single GameStop share cost just about $4. It closed yesterday at $347. The frenzy started on Reddit, and some users claim they've made tens of thousands of dollars, but experts warn this is a risky game. GameStop Reddit users have started encouraging people to buy shares in BlackBerry, Macy's, and AMC theaters. Liam, Kate, maybe if you got in on this, you can now afford the PS5 with what you've made.
That's right. Head to GameStop.
We're watching the same two issues here, monitoring these. If you're just joining us, we have this broken down tractor trailer that is eastbound on the Pike. It is blocking the right lane here. This is after exit 131. That's that new exit number, but it's the exit for Cambridge Street and Star Drive. That's what you need to know. So you'll want to stay to the left-hand lane to get around this. Police are on scene taking up that right lane as well. We still have this two-car crash on the ramp to Route 3 southbound from the Braintree split here. So this is right as you're leaving the city and getting onto Route 3. It still has not cleared. It's been there for about a half hour now, and it is taking up at least a lane. It's partially blocked, but traffic can still get by. Expect some delays in both directions there, Kate.
Breana, thank you.
A live look at the expressway through Dorchester by the gas tank. Really heavy northbound volume here. And back in Quincy, we actually have a disabled truck. It's going to be northbound as well. It's at exit 8 for Furnace Brook Parkway. So we can't see it from our camera, but expect delays the whole way in on the expressway. We also have a couple of new accidents that we are watching. So all the way up in Andover over here, we have this car that is blocking the shoulder on 93 southbound. It went off the road to the right-hand side over at exit 45 for River Road. We also have an accident closer to the city in Arlington. This is going to be on Route 2 heading westbound. Left lane is blocked here near exit 56. Just a good reminder that roads are wet out there. Really slow northbound on the expressway, getting close to a 30-minute ride in now if you're coming from Braintree. So your drive time is almost doubled, or it has doubled, actually. We do have a disabled truck. It's going to be back at Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy. It is in the northbound lane, so it is just slow the entire way in. Sorry. Car that went off the road up on 93 in Andover has cleared. That's gone. We are still watching the accident, though, over on Route 2 in Arlington. This is westbound. Left lane is blocked over at exit 56. Remember, roads are wet out there, Liam. So your drive time is almost doubled, or it has doubled, actually. We do have a disabled truck. It's going to be back at Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy. It is in the northbound lane, so it is just slow the entire way in. Sorry. Car that went off the road up on 93 in Andover has cleared. That's gone. We are still watching the accident, though, over on Route 2 in Arlington. This is westbound. Left lane is blocked over at exit 56. Remember, roads are wet out there, Liam. A lot going on. 1 year ago today, a single GameStop share cost just about $4. It closed yesterday at $347. The frenzy started on Reddit, and some users claim they've made tens of thousands of dollars, but experts warn this is a risky game. GameStop Reddit users have started encouraging people to buy shares in BlackBerry, Macy's, and AMC theaters. Liam, Kate, maybe if you got in on this, you can now afford the PS5 with what you've made.
That's right. Head to GameStop.
From Braintree, so your drive time is almost doubled, or it has doubled, actually. We do have a disabled truck. It's going to be back at Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy. It is in the northbound lane, so it is just slow the entire way in. Sorry. Car that went off the road up on 93 in Andover has cleared. That's gone. We are still watching the accident, though, over on Route 2 in Arlington. This is westbound. Left lane is blocked over at exit 56. Remember, roads are wet out there.
And that's a disgrace. We founded Duncan. It's ours.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We founded
It's
it.
ours.
We at the very least support it and keep it in business from the amount of coffee that we all drink, right?
I would say so, on a daily basis. In fact, the winner of that, I want to know what the accessories have to go through, so that might be a question. An additional amount of accumulation Friday afternoon and bitter cold for the weekend, guys.
This should be at the original location in Quincy, Liam. I am with you.
Let's go.
All the
wrong.
snack and bacon you want.